Year 1. Ethan is pursuing a master's degree while working as a clinic assistant for $35,000 a year. His life consists of endless note-taking, renting a tiny room, and having absolutely no free time. He believes his knowledge will form the foundation that eventually brings both status and income. He lives frugally, eating his meals in the university cafeteria. Lucas begins working as an apprentice electrician. His salary is $32,000. He works in dusty conditions, on construction sites, under the scorching sun, or in unheated new buildings. His hands are always scraped and dirty. He doesn't spend unnecessarily. Every penny goes toward basic bills and a starter set of tools. He has no time for luxuries. His life is a cycle of grueling work and sleep. Neither of them is living the high life. They are both at the start of a marathon where every cent counts. Year 2. Ethan is completing his internship. His income is $45,000. He remains in austerity mode, saving every penny for licensing and certification so he can one day become an independent therapist. He denies himself any extras. His life is defined by constant study and occasional attempts to gain practical experience. He is waiting for his degree to start paying off. Lucas finishes his training and obtains his journeyman license, qualified electrician. His income rises to $65,000. He works in the residential sector, handling complex wiring installations in homes. He begins to realize that his work isn't just about wires, it's about people's safety and comfort. He doesn't spend money on brand names. Instead, he invests in professional equipment, testers, laser levels, and high-quality rotary hammers. He understands that in his line of work, his tools are his assets. Year 5. Ethan opens his own private practice. He takes out a loan to cover rent and marketing. His gross income is $75,000, but the majority goes toward insurance, rent, and taxes. He works 10-hour days listening to other people's problems and is himself on the verge of burnout. He looks like a man carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, yet his business consists solely of himself. He cannot take a vacation without losing income. Lucas takes a risky step. He obtains his master electrician license and starts his own company. He hires 2 assistants. It is an incredibly grueling period. He works 18 hours a day overseeing job sites, purchasing materials, and handling client issues. His income fluctuates, and he takes out a loan to buy his first work van. To an outsider, he looks like a regular tradesman, but internally, he is building a system to manage orders and his client base. He doesn't live lavishly. Instead, he reinvests every cent of profit into growing the business. Year 8. Ethan has become a sought-after specialist, and his hourly rate is high. He earns $120,000 a year. Yet he is trapped in a golden cage. To earn that money, he must constantly be in the therapist's chair. He cannot scale up without hiring others, but he fears losing control over quality. He has achieved status, but not freedom. Lucas has moved up to an industrial scale. His company services dozens of commercial properties across the city. He employs a staff of 8, operates 4 vans, and has a competent manager on board. His income is $250,000 a year. He no longer turns wrenches himself. He manages a system. He has automated procurement, scheduling, and oversight. He has built a business that operates whether he is on-site or not. His foundation has proven rock solid. Year 10. Ethan continues to work as a consultant. He is successful and well known in professional circles, yet his life remains a cycle of sessions and the stress of dealing with other people's lives. If he falls ill, his income drops to 0. He built expertise, but not a business. He is free from bosses, yet not free from his work. Lucas turned his company into a local empire. He invested in equipment and real estate, and his assets generate passive income. He sells a portion of his stake to a major contractor, or simply enjoys dividends while overseeing operations remotely. He proved that, if independence is the goal, knowing how a management system works is more important than knowing how the human psyche works. He built a system rather than merely becoming a highly skilled specialist. Ethan chose the path of investing in a niche expertise that requires his personal presence at every moment. Lucas chose the path of building a business system that grew more powerful and autonomous with each passing year. At the start of their journeys, both worked equally hard and lived modestly, never indulging in extravagance. The only difference lay in where they channeled their energy. One focused on studying the human soul, something that cannot be automated, while the other focused on creating an electrical network that operates according to the laws of physics and business. Which path seems more logical to you? Becoming an indispensable expert who sells their time, or becoming the owner of a system that works for you? Let us know in the comments which strategy resonates more with you, the path of the professional or the path of the entrepreneur. And if you're ready to build a solid foundation right now, be sure to subscribe to the channel